Hello everyone, in this video I'm sharing tutorial for this very Pinteresty crochet tulip coaster which can be reversed into this tiny bouquet. It's a very quick project and you can play around with different colors and you can even use your scrap yarn to make these. So let's get started and make this. Here I'm using a white colored 4-ply yarn and a 3mm hook. So we'll start by making a magic ring. There are different ways to make magic ring. You can use any of them that you are comfortable with. After making the magic ring, we'll start by making 2 chains. So 1, 2, and now we are going to make 12 double crochets in this magic ring. And remember, we are not counting this 2 chains. So I'm gonna make the first double crochet, yarn over and insert your hook in this magic ring. Grab your yarn. You will have 3 loops on your hook. So yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Now again yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So this is the first double crochet. Once again I'm going to show you. Yarn over, insert your hook in the magic ring. You have 3 loops. Yarn over 2 loops. Again yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So I have made 2 double crochets, and in the same way I'm going to make 10 more double crochets to have total of 12 double crochets. So keep repeating it until you have 12 double crochet, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. So here I'm at the last double crochet, and now I have completed total of 12 double crochets. Now pull this magic ring yarn to close this ring. Pull it tightly. And now we are going to end this round by making a slip stitch in the first double crochet. If you are a beginner and get confused between the chain 2 and the first double crochet, then here's the trick that you can use. Start counting by this side, and in the 12th stitch you have to make the slip stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is my 12th stitch from this side. So I'm going to insert my hook in this stitch and make the slip stitch. Remember to make the slip stitch in the first double crochet and not in the chain 2 that we made earlier in the starting of this round. So here I have completed first round, and now we'll work for the second round. We'll start the second round by making 2 chains, 1 and 2, and now we are going to make a double crochet increase in each of the stitch. So we'll make a double crochet in the same stitch where we made the slip stitch and this chain 2. So go back to the same stitch and make a double crochet. And now once again a double crochet in the same stitch. So we'll have a double crochet increase. So we'll make 2 double crochet in the same stitch. So this is the first increase, and in the same way we are going to make a double crochet increase in each of the stitch, which is 2 double crochet in the same stitch. Once again I'm showing it to you. Now in the next stitch we are going to make a double crochet and again a double crochet in the same stitch. So remember to make 2 double crochet in each of the stitch, and by the end of this round we are going to have total of 24 double crochets. So keep repeating it until the end of this round. Here I have completed making 24 double crochets, and now we are going to make the slip stitch into the first double crochet. Remember, not in the 2 chain that we made starting of this round. We'll make the slip stitch into the first double crochet. Again, if you are not getting the first double crochet, if you are confused, then count from the backward this side, and in the 24th stitch you will go and make the slip stitch. This is the 24th stitch from this side. So insert your hook in this stitch and there make a slip stitch. So we have completed the second round, and now we are going to make the third round. So again for the third round, start by making 2 chains, 1, 2, and now make a double crochet in the first stitch where we made the slip stitch. Go back to the same stitch and make a double crochet. Now in the next stitch we are going to make an increase, which is 2 double crochet in the same stitch. So this is the first double crochet and again a double crochet in the same stitch. So this is the pattern for the third round. 1 double crochet, then increase, again a double crochet, then again an increase, and we are going to keep repeat this pattern until the end of this round. So by the end of this round we are going to have total of 36 double crochets. So here I have completed the third round and I have 36 double crochets. Now I'm gonna make the slip stitch into the first double crochet, skipping the chain 2 that we made earlier in this round. So by now you must know it. If you are confused, then count backward, and in the 36th stitch insert your hook and make the slip stitch. So here we have completed our third round. After third round I'm gonna work with green yarn for the leaf, and then in next round we'll make tulips. But if you want the coaster to be bigger than this, then after third round you can make one more round with white yarn before making the leaf part. So the pattern will be 2 chains, then 2 double crochet, and then a double crochet increase, again 2 double crochet, then a double crochet increase, and by repeating this pattern you will get total of 48 stitches. So keep repeating it and then make a slip stitch in the end of the round, and then we can work with green yarn for the next round. I hope it's clear, but you have any doubt then ask me in the comment section. I'll definitely reply back. When you're done with the third or the fourth round, if you're making, then cut the white yarn and then we'll work for the next round with green color yarn. Now we are going to insert the hook in the same stitch where we made the slip stitch to end the last round. So insert your hook in that same stitch, grab your green yarn, put it on the hook like this, leave a little yarn at the back side. Now pull it out through the stitch, and now we'll make 4 chains. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we are going to make a double crochet in this same stitch. So yarn over and go back to the same stitch, insert your hook, and also don't forget to crochet along these 2 yarns at the back side so you don't have to sew it later, and there make a double crochet. So this is the pattern that it looks like a V shaped. Now skip the next stitch right here, the next one we have to skip it, and then in the next one we are going to make a double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook, make a double crochet. Now chain 1 and again make a double crochet in the same stitch. Now the pattern for this round is we have to skip the next stitch, then in the next one make a double crochet, chain 1, again a double crochet, again skip the next stitch, and then in the next one again a double crochet, chain 1 and a double crochet. Once again I'm showing it to you. Skip the next one and again in the next stitch, after skipping one stitch, make a double crochet, chain 1 and then again a double crochet in the same stitch. So basically we have to work in one stitch, then skip the next one, again work in the next stitch and skip the next one. So keep repeating it until the end of the round. So here I've completed the round, and now we have to end this round by making a slip stitch into the third chain. So 1, 2 and this third one right here. Insert your hook and then make a slip stitch. So here I have completed this round, and now cut the yarn, pull it out. This is how it looks right now, and now we are going to work for the tulips. Now for the next round you will see we have this little V shapes right here, these ones. So each V shape has this tiny hole, the gap you can see between 2 lines. So in this V shape gap we are going to make tulips. So in each gap we are going to make one tulip. Okay, I hope it's clear. Now insert your hook in this gap between this V shape right here, and then grab the yarn that you're gonna use for the tulips. I'm using pink yarn, you can take any yarn, and then pull it out, chain one and attach it. Now after attaching the yarn, make 2 chains, 1 and 2, and then we are going to make 5 unfinished double crochet in this hole. So yarn over, insert your hook in the same hole. Also I'm crocheting the yarn along. Then grab your yarn, you will have 3 loops on the hook. Now yarn over and pull through only 2 loops. Now you have 2 loops on the hook. Now again yarn over, insert your hook in the same stitch, grab your yarn. Now you have 1, 2, 3 and 4 loops. Again yarn over and pull through only 2 loops. Now you have 3 loops on the hook. Now the third one, again insert the hook, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So yarn over and pull through only 2 loops. Now we have 4 loops on the hook. Again yarn over, insert your hook in the same hole, grab your yarn. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 6 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through only 2 loops. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now the last double crochet. So again go back to the same stitch and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 loops on the hook. So yarn over, pull through 2 loops and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you have 6 loops on the hook, so you have finished the 5 unfinished double crochet, then yarn over and pull through all the loops in one go like this. Now we are going to make 2 chains, 1 and 2. Now go back to the same stitch, this hole, and there we are going to make a slip stitch. If you are getting confused with this double crochet, then don't worry, I'm gonna explain it once more. Now after making the tulip, it will look something like this. So to give it a perfect shape, you need to push the flower from back side to the front side like this. When you will push it from the back side, it will curve and look like this. See, from the back side you need to push it like this. Now we will make the second tulip. So in this next hole between this V shape, insert your hook, make a slip stitch. Start by making the 2 chains, 1 and 2, and now again we are going to make 5 unfinished double crochets. So yarn over, go back to the same hole. Now grab your yarn, you have 3 loops on the hook, 1, 2 and 3. Then yarn over, pull through only 2 loops and then you have 2 loops on the hook. This is the first double crochet. Now the second one, again yarn over, go back to the same hole, grab your yarn. Now you have 4 loops on the hook. Now yarn over, pull through 2 loops and now you have 3 loops. Now the third one, yarn over, go back to the same hole. Now you have 5 loops, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops and you have 4 loops on the hook. Now again yarn over, go back to the same stitch. Now you have 6 loops on the hook. Now yarn over, pull through 2 loops and you will have 5 loops on the hook. Now the last double crochet, yarn over, go back to the same stitch, grab your yarn, you will have 7 loops on the hook right here. And now again we'll grab yarn over and pull through only 2 loops and you have 6 loops on the hook. When you have 6 loops on the hook, that means you have completed 5 unfinished double crochets. Now yarn over and pull through all the loops in one go And now we are going to make 2 chains, 1 and 2, and then make a slip stitch into this same hole. So go back to the same hole and make a slip stitch there. That way we have completed the second tulip. Now again I'm showing it to you. Turn back your work and you will see you have to put your finger right there and then push it to this side, and you will see the flower gets a shape like this. You have to push all the flowers from the back side and you will get the flower in this shape. I'm showing once again. In this next one, slip stitch, then chain 2, then 5 unfinished double crochet in the same one. Again chain 2 and slip stitch in the same one and make tulip in each of this hole. So we have completed making tulips in each of the hole, and now I'm at the last one. So I'm gonna make the slip stitch in this first hole where we made the tulip to finish this. So go back to this hole in the first one where we made the tulip and there make a slip stitch. Now cut the yarn leaving a tail, pull it out. Now we are going to hide this tail at the back side. So firstly I'm going to cut the tail that I have already crocheted along while making this. And now the center one, firstly pull this yarn tightly so this gap between the center is closed like this, and then we are going to hide this. So take a needle, yarn it, and before hiding it, firstly I'm going to make a knot. And after making the knot I'm going to hide it into these stitches. So in the same way we are going to hide this green yarn. Again yarn your needle and then hide it into the stitches. Cut the extra yarn. So our very cute and Pinteresty crochet tulip coaster is ready. I hope this was easy to follow. If you try making this, then tag me. My Instagram handle is mentioned below in the description box. Don't forget to like, share and comment. Also subscribe to my channel for more crochet projects. Thank you for watching and happy crocheting.